let's stop at 3 kilometers. But I'm almost about to finish 3.5. Still going strong. So, will it be 3.5? Will it be 4K today? I don't know. We'll see. Completed 3.5K. I could not. I thought let's not overstress myself just because I'm on an energy burst today. I have gone back to wearing my old Reeboks, and these shoes are so good. I've never really been a fan of Reeboks. Like, I've preferred Nikes over Reebok, but this pair of shoe is like the best, like walking / running shoes. I was trying to break into my new pair of Nikes since February. It still leaves me with shoe bites, so I just couldn't, and I had to go back to wearing these old shoes. Also, is it just me, or I feel like different treadmills have different speed variations? Like, in some treadmills I feel that even at 4.5 my strides get like pretty faster. I'm barely able to keep up and everything, but on this treadmill, like, I can walk at 6.5 kilometer per hour. Like, obviously my strides are faster, but it doesn't affect me much. But I've noticed that in some other treadmills, even at 5 it's like super fast for me. At 6 I have to like literally jog. So I don't know, is it like a real thing or it's in my mind? I don't know really. I had so much food today afternoon. I was clearly like, I've been on a cycle of binge eating. I feel like I shouldn't call it binge eating, but I've been eating a lot of like junk food from outside like this month, and I'm also on my periods right now, and I feel that every time I get my periods, my progesterone kind of, when there's a spike, like more or less I have very high estrogen levels, but during my periods I obviously get a progesterone spike, and that induces my hunger like it's nobody's business. I am hungry all the freaking time during my periods, and there's been like, I've been craving sugar so much lately. Like, I'll be stuffed to the brim, but I would want to order something sweet after I eat. So I've been consuming a lot of sugar. I've been having these sugary sodas every day, and like, I like soda, and you'd be surprised to hear that when I was growing up I hated soda because I used to hate the burp. So, and even now, like, I cannot stand burping. Like, if someone burps, and like, someone can fart in front of me as much as they want to, but if someone burps in front of me, I'm like I can't take it. So I hate burping, and I used to hate soda because of that. Like, I barely drank soda growing up, but after, I think when I went to college and Delhi used to be so hot, I got into the habit of drinking soda, but it wasn't as bad as when I moved to Bombay. I like legit lost my mind. I used to drink one whole like bottle of Mirinda. Like, that time it used to be like, I think $25 or 30 bucks. And although I was like, I think at my like fittest shape in Bombay, because I used to go to gym every day, I used to swim every day. I was like, I really used to look after myself. But after I left Bombay, like, I started gaining weight like it's nobody's business. I think from college itself I started really eating outside, because my then boyfriend used to like our way of having fun meant that we went out to eat at different places. So we used to eat a lot, and then even in Bombay obviously that became a habit, and I used to eat a lot outside. And in Delhi my job entailed that I had a lot of, like, sometimes for these, like, I used to work as a food critic. That was like my stepping stone in my career, and some days I had to have like 25-30 meals, like different dishes. I had to taste them and write about them. And sometimes, like, even if you're taking 30 bites, it's like a huge meal if you look at it that way. So that is when my tryst with weight gain began. everyone, it's November 1st, and I thought before starting this month, I will just like sit and talk to you guys for a little bit. And if, in case you guys are wondering why I've used a filter on my face, that's because I was very unwell the past few days, and my without filter I look very bad. Yeah, before the month begins, I thought let me just pop in here and talk to you guys for a little bit. And give you an update. Really, October has been a very difficult month when it comes, like, if I'm talking about fitness and eating right, because first there was Durga Puja and then there was Diwali, and I just gorged to my heart's content. And also I got my periods, and initially I was like gloating about it that I don't get like pain, and after like day 5 things just took a U-turn, and I was bedridden, crippled in pain, and my blood clots came back with a vengeance. So yeah, it got really bad, but it's okay. It wasn't like, I think I've had pretty worse periods if I am taking May and August into consideration, so it wasn't that bad. It was quite okay. Nonetheless, I would love for this blood clot thing to completely stop, and that's probably gonna stop once I lose a good amount of weight. So anyway, it's the new month. I am not very enthusiastic or energetic. I'm a little depleted in terms of energy because I'm still a bit unwell. So today I'll do a bit of like light walking, or maybe I'll just like do some yoga today, and tomorrow I think I'm gonna feel a bit better. So tomorrow onwards I'll jump into the fitness bandwagon once again, but today I'm gonna take it slightly slow, and yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna make an effort to start eating healthier food again, and stop eating out as much. So yeah, things are gonna change, and this just last 2 months of this year, so I'm gonna really amp up on the fitness. My arms are literally shaking right now. I just finished Caroline Girvan's workout. It was a full body dumbbell workout, and it was a pretty great workout, to be honest, like very beginner friendly. And it was one of the few workouts which I felt that I could do all of the exercises except for the lunges, where I felt like my knees were literally about to pop, and I could not hold the 2-minute long plank. I could hold for about 1 minute 20 seconds, which I feel is good enough, and I think I can do a 2-minute plank in like another 1 week or so if I practice every day. But nonetheless, it was a great workout. I did feel a bit of pain on my lower back and my knees, and I think you can understand from my voice that I'm still a bit sick, and I did not have it in me to run or walk today. I cannot do a lot of cardio because obviously when your nose is blocked, I think it's a bit hard to do any cardio. So I thought that okay, I'll give the walking / running a bit rest, some rest, and just lift some weights instead. I think I really need to buy some more weights or get a gym membership, because it's not sustainable buying a lot of weights, especially when I don't know where I'm gonna be living for very long. Like, I'm at my home right now, and obviously even if I'm moving from here, I can store my stuff here because the house belongs to my parents, and I can always keep my stuff here, my belongings here. But then again, if I move, like, these things will just be like sitting and gathering dust on them, so it makes no sense really. So I'm not really sure. I think the sustainable option would be to get a gym membership, so that I can consistently lift heavier weights, because it's not feasible going on buying weights unless I intend to turn my house into a gym. So yeah, all that. Really enjoyed the workout. I think I really was missing sweating a bit. Yesterday I did a bit of yoga, but I just felt that somehow it was hard for me to like self-motivate. And I think I do better when I'm in a group yoga class. Like, sometimes like because I'm very new to the whole thing, like I think if I don't plan my entire yoga flow, it becomes very difficult for myself to push myself. and maybe because I have only practiced yoga in a group setting, so it becomes a bit difficult for me to plan my whole vinyasa flow, but I'm really working on that. Also, I don't know, I'm having some sort of allergy. Like, I don't know what I'm eating that's triggering it. Like, I have like rashes all over my arms, like especially both these areas, and I think it probably is gluten allergy. I've been eating a lot of gluten lately. I need to cut back on that. The 3rd of November today, and I'm really hoping this month turns out good in terms of like fitness. I have hit a really bad plateau since September. I've barely managed to lose any weight. So the entire September was stagnant, entire October was stagnant. October, in fact, I gained some pounds, because like a couple of pounds, because I was eating so much. I was ordering in a lot, and obviously I was going out a lot. So yeah, back to the daily grind. Just last 2 months left of this year, and I really hope to be able to like see some significant changes in my body and how my clothes fit and how my mental health is.